All right, welcome to this daily sidereal forecast for Thursday, May 21st. My name is Athen. So let's look at the sky. We've got the moon going over Venus today in Gemini. And what's so interesting about this is that while that's happening, Venus is going to be opposing up to Pluto. And this is the main energy now for the next couple days. This is all about transformation and change and regeneration in either the relationship side of things or the material side of things, although it's going to be, I think, pulling more towards the material values of matters because we are in this lunar cycle of Taurus, and of course Venus rules Taurus. So I think that's going to be it, but maybe even also relationship as well. But what's really nice about it is that both the moon and Venus are in friendly signs here. So this is very different energy. This means Venus is well placed, the moon is well placed. And now the opposition from Pluto is saying, okay, look, there's definitely some transformations, some things changing. But what we want to do with any Pluto transit is we want to have a non-attached perspective. And the more we have that non-attachment, the more willing we are to make change. So I think that's the greatest takeaway from this whole energy of Pluto. And I think having that non-attached perspective will allow for the change and the change to flow. And this can be very powerful, very positively powerful, if we're willing to see things for how they are and, again, have that non-attachment. Because, Pluto aspecting a friendly, well-placed Venus can be very deep. It can be very deep, profound relationships, very deep values changing, things of this nature. So the best advice I can give is having that balanced perspective of Pluto's non-attachment and be willing to make changes will facilitate these energies today. And the moon is going to be sort of assisting us too, because this is a friendly sign for the moon also, which is this nice link between the emotional body and the conscious side of things. So I think our emotions and mind will be linked. And here I think we can have some good perspectives. I think in relationships it's good to have the open communications. I think the emotions will be playing a good role too. And I think we'll be thinking very clearly about the material side of things as well, as we sort of have been with Venus in Gemini. So that's going to be assisting us. And like I said, midday is when this energy is going to be the most highest, I feel like. Now in the morning time, we have the moon squaring up to the north node. This is quite early in the morning. I don't think very many of us will be feeling this. For those of you in Europe, you might be. This is about the constructive change towards your life path of self-improvement. So a really good morning for the routine. But consciously, implementing the routine, because the square energy is something that we want to be conscious of and put the energy into that. And then also in the morning, a trine up to Neptune means for all of us, I think we'll be feeling this, is a nice flow with the morning and having a good trust in that everything is flowing, and a good presence, and even compassion too, something supporting us with the relationship side of things also. Now in the evening time, we do have the moon squaring up to this Uranus energy here. So this is all about sudden changes, things changing, excitement. But with the moon, it makes it just it's a day-to-day sort of a thing here. So what I want to say is in the evening time, watch any rash decisions. If there is any changes that are being implemented or that you're thinking about, keep it nice and grounded. Not throwing the baby out with the bathwater, making any sudden moves, keeping things nice and long term. We're still in this opposition between this whole lunar cycle and the sun and Saturn. So I think we have been learning the importance of being practical, patient, and long-term with things. So I think bringing that in will assist us. And also Mars has been very close to this lunar cycle and the sun. So I think with this Pluto energy, Pluto is very intense emotionally. So I think Mars will be assisting us as well if we're willing to exert our energy a little bit, maybe exercise, get our bodies moving, and then in that way, everything will be much more in flow. When our bodies are in flow, then we're more in flow, and that sort of thing. So I think good active energy should assist us as well today. But all in all, definitely this Venus opposing up to Pluto. And that middle path with Pluto is going to be the key. Pluto is in Sagittarius, so it's about finding that middle path with our philosophy and our life path and our life purpose, and remembering, what it is that we are aiming at, which is, of course, that Sagittarius energy. But again, this long-term perspective, taking things slow, keeping things nice and grounded, and of course, seeing things for how they actually are. So I hope you guys have a nice day. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.